So the Knights and the Mammoth. This has been kind of. I feel like this one's gone a little bit more under the radar. Like you have your Dallas and your Minnesota, and then you have your Montreal and Tampa Bay that are kind of taking the spotlight, and then the Hurricanes just absolutely demolishing, whatever they are.
Senators.
Yeah, I don't like them very much.
Senators.
I don't know.
Where's Kachuk going? Anyway.
Right. So this one's kind of gotten overshadowed, but I think I don't.
I'm actually excited for you to tell me about this series because it's the one I've watched the least. But from what I've been hearing, it's been a good series, and the Mammoth have been playing really well.
Yeah, they really have, and this is another one of those young teams that have kind of come out. Logan Cooley has been playing great. He's been playing awesome.
Cooley's fantastic.
And then their goalie, Vemelka. Yeah, sorry, I always pronounce the J in that.
I see in your notes here, Hart not good, Vemelka good. So
it's that
expand
simple.
On that a little bit.
Yeah,
you maybe say nothing else. Maybe that's his.
I wrote that like very cavemanish because it's that simple.
You can really just.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
Like Hart has an .892 save percentage, and Vemelka has a .916 save percentage. Bad, good. It's not like .940, but
Waldsted's been so good. Anyway,
he really has.
I didn't even mention him, but
there's so much going on.
They're so
series.
lucky, Minnesota, to have Quinn Hughes come in. And
well,
let's not talk about.
I'm gonna off track just for a second.
Okay.
If the Wild don't advance,
yeah,
that is not going to be good.
Quinn might want to take off.
They sold to get Quinn.
Mm-hmm.
And if they don't win, I think there's going to be management change. If they don't, how do they not win right now? Anyway, back
that can be on our closing thoughts, maybe.
Yeah. Back to the Knights and the Mammoth. So Vegas took game one, but I think it was the same story as why Anaheim lost game one. I think they just had too many unforced errors. They're just a young team that didn't know how to close out a playoff game. Because during the regular season, and I don't ever want to say players and teams don't try to come back and win, but it's just not the same. They don't sacrifice themselves the way that they do in the playoffs.
I mean, the block shots go way up.
It's unreal how many block shots there are in the playoffs.
Yep.
That's a big reason why the Avs in the Kings series is so low scoring, is just because of the dedication to jeopardize your body to prevent a goal.
And it's weird, Bednar, he kind of coaches his team to almost start playing playoff style
towards the end of the
season. It's kind of interesting. But
it's kind of like the Crosby goal whenever the puck kind of trickles in and then he shoots.
Yeah.
Like the Avs always kind of just try to get in that moment before they play playoff hockey 10 games before the playoffs start.
Yeah.
And the Mammoth just they didn't understand it yet in game one. So they had a bunch of unforced errors. They were up, I think, 2-0 or 2-1 going into the third. I think it was 2-1 going into the third. And they let up 3 or 4 goals in the third period. And
that's really tough.
And it was all based off of turnovers and bad play in front of a goalie that was playing lights out.
Right.
And I think that's another thing that fans have such a hard time grasping. Whenever a goalie is letting in goals, they want to blame the goalie, but it's not. The goalie can only do so much. The goalie is trained to keep their eyes on basically one player. They want to try to know what's going on the ice.
Well, you can't cheat.
Yeah.
You can't cheat the play.
Yeah, they track a goalie, and then the defenders are supposed to be in place to help the goalie so that he can go from crease to crease, from one side of the crease to the other.
The goalie's playing the position in the presumption that his D-men will be playing certain rushes a certain way, right?
Yeah, and that's a big point on the power play. A goalie is there's one extra man, so the goalie is trying to track the goalie's trying to keep his eyes on whoever has the puck at all times, and then the defenders are trying to lock up the rest of the players and prevent passes and so on and so forth. But anyway,
okay, so game one, they dropped the ball.
Yeah, they did.
They came out a little ill-prepared. They dropped it in the
Yeah.
third period. And then game 2, 3,
They played the same exact way,
Utah, they closed it out.
except
Yeah.
they didn't let Vegas come back in.
Come back. Right.
And I think Utah. Okay, so Vegas kind of crept in too. That whole division just kind of wasn't playing great, and I don't know what to expect from the Knights. I don't know what. You watch this be a gentleman's sweep. You watch Utah come out and play the same way again. They have nothing to change. They'll have like a little tweak here and there, but
Who is standing out to you other than Cooley? Is there anybody else that you're really? Well, you mentioned the
goalie,
Vedmelka.
So they've been kind of playing by committee.
Mm-hmm.
Like I haven't watched this series as much either. It's definitely been my fourth series to watch.
Yeah.
Whenever the Avs are playing, I have them on.
Yeah.
But no, so it hasn't all been Utah winning these games. Vegas has had 2 own goals.
There we go. This is what I'm getting to. Yes.
It's been rough for Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
And Vegas actually played pretty well in the third game. Vegas outshot Utah 13-6 in the first period of game 3, but gave up the first 2 goals. They outshot Utah 18-8 halfway through the second, but ended up down 4-0.
Right.
It's been rough. It's been really rough for Vegas. Like I say that Utah's been playing like really good hockey, but Vegas has actually been playing pretty poorly.
So, and I know Vegas isn't your favorite team to watch necessarily.
Makes me very
so you're actually probably a little happy seeing this, but all things considered, it sounds like Mammoth have been playing really well after the first game. And so series is 2-1 Utah. And then, so let's see, they're coming back for game 4 and they're still in Utah. Or no, they're coming back. They're in Vegas.
No. Game 4 is in Utah.
Oh, it's in Utah.
Yeah,
okay.
they had their first playoff game in Utah last game. That's
pretty dope.
That was the arena was crazy. And I forgot to mention this on Montreal and Tampa Bay, but the Bell Center is crazy. Oh my gosh, I want to go to a
That'd
game.
Be a fun one to visit.
I want to go
That
to Montreal to watch a game. But no, I mean, they're not doing anything crazy. Like the scoring leaders, it's all like the same 3 series. I was just trying to see what players were jumping out for the Mammoth, but nothing crazy.
Too crazy.
No, it's been a pretty quiet series. In all honesty, I think there's definitely the highlighted series and the series that are kind of going under the radar. But I'd like to see it stretch out. Maybe Vegas can take this game and it can go a little longer and it can get a little bit more of the spotlight coming in towards the tail end. Because I mean, we're down to 7 series now, with the potential to have another closed up today. And I don't know. It's been good.